Okay, everyone. Who remembers around... It was around summer of 2020, if I remember correctly. A woman by the name of Karlyn Borysenko really started to blow up among the right. You see, she had put out a video. I believe it's probably her most popular. She put out a couple of videos, but overall, the point of the videos was that she was leaving the left and was voting for Trump and was becoming a conservative, right? And she's this, like, really obnoxious Karen. She'd really blown up back when she had, like, started her grift and released her, like, why I'm walking away from the left and leaving the left, voting Trump, all that content, right? That type of content was really blowing up back then. And as you can see, it worked out pretty well for her. But if we look at her channel now, we can really see that, for the most part, she's not drawing much of an audience anymore. People really don't give a fuck about Karlyn these days, do they? Kind of unfortunate, huh? Oof, big oof. And, you know, some of that might have something to do with the fact that Karlyn Borysenko is a little bit sussy. Just a little bit sussy-wussy. Yeah, she did do a debate where she said that Hitler went to heaven. That was pretty weird. That was pretty sussy. That was pretty odd. That was pretty unusual, if I do say so myself. She might have vented in that debate. But yeah, with that said, Karlyn Borysenko, she's really fallen off. So to be fair, we're really kind of beating a dead horse, to be fair. You know, I don't think Karlyn has any online relevance boost coming anytime soon. I don't think she's going to have like a massive reinflation of her relevance unless she does something really out there. With that said, she had a tweet, you know, about a few weeks ago that got a lot of traction, a few thousand likes. And I thought we'd go over it together. And I thought we'd go over the hidden replies to that tweet. Because there were a whole lot of replies and quote tweets that are hidden. And I feel like maybe we should go over one of those. Maybe we should go over all of those. Everyone here who knows what I'm going to be going over is just really excited. But those of you guys who don't know, you better buckle up because you are in for a surprise. Anyway, Karlyn Borysenko tweeted this, and it got a fair amount of traction. It got 5.7 views, but only 2.8k likes with 1,600 quote tweets. And a whole lot more replies, I bet. I wonder why so many of them are hidden. She basically says, incels are transitioning to women for sex. Seriously, it's called Transmaxxing. They have a manual. For those of you guys that don't know, Transmaxxing is a 4chan meme. It's literally a 4chan troll meme. So for those that don't know, the right has a very interesting strategy when it comes to their way of making 4chan memes into a political, like, mainstream thing. What happens is 4chan comes up with a meme that they intend to use as like a meme signal for some really bad beliefs, right? And the point is to trigger the left, right? And then far-right figures start doing that, including Nazis and whatnot, and they do it unironically and ironically, both to trigger the left and to do what the goal of the signal is, which is to signal those horrific ideas. The left gets mad, and then the right just falls back on, oh no, this is just a meme. It was meant to trigger you. You're just getting mad. This is the point of it, right? Meanwhile, others among them will argue that it's unironic, right? Let's look at this Transmaxxing document. Transmaxxing. There are many potential benefits from transitioning from male to female. Sexual excitement from having a feminine body. Okay, so we've got like the autogynephilia memes. That's like your number one hint this was made by 4chaners. The superiority of female athletics or aesthetics. Okay, so this is like incel 4chan meme. Access to the transbian dating pool. I don't know if you know, but I'm pretty sure transbian is a term usually used by transphobes. I don't usually see a lot of trans people using the term transbian. I mean, I guess I've seen a couple, but I don't know. Full body orgasms. I don't know what that means. Is that a thing? Is a full body orgasm a thing? I know it's for, like, women get it, but I mean for, like, if you are, like, assigned male at birth, transitioning to female, is that a thing? Because I know it's a thing for like, cis women, but, like, okay. Is it? What am I doing wrong? I don't know. But, I can guarantee that full-body orgasms are a thing for women. I've seen them myself. In person. Ah, it's an estrogen thing. That makes sense, yeah. Okay, yeah. That makes sense if it's an estrogen thing. Yeah, women would just generally, like, trans and cis women overall would just kind of have that more often, I guess. Makes sense. I've just always had, like, when I nut, it's just, you know, my dick and balls, and I guess my prostate is what it would be, are just, all where you really feel anything. So I don't really have, like, convulsions when I nut. I wish I nutted so hard and so fantastically I had fucking convulsions. That would be amazing. But no, I guess I don't have enough estrogen in my body for that. What else do we have? Multiple orgasms with penile stimulation. Or from penile stimulation. I have multiple orgasms in a row all the time. I can nut twice in a row all the time. You feel emotions stronger and be happier on estrogen. This is literally a meme. Maybe it isn't. I don't know. Like, I don't feel like... okay, estrogen may make you more emotional, but I don't think feeling emotions more is a thing on estrogen. I don't know. Stop being cis. I'm sorry, guys. I'm painfully cis. Your breasts will become sensitive. This sounds like a point that would be made by a trans person. Like a sincere trans person. No cis guy who is, like, disingenuously transitioning would use the term breasts for his man titties, as I'd call it. Being able to attract cis lesbians if you become attractive enough, in parentheses. I assure you there are not guys out there willing to do this much to try to get a relationship that isn't going to really work out if it's all, like, somebody who changed their entire body just to get with a lesbian. Being able to attract high-quality males for sex. That is the most meme-y line I've ever read. I don't think I need to respond to it. Softer skin and less to no acne. Maybe. Live longer. Probably. Being able to extract resources from males. Well, that's just straight up like an incel 4chan point. You will no longer be driven to do dangerous and idiotic things due to testosterone. That is a borderline femcel point. Stop and reverse hair loss. Maybe. People will treat you better if they think you are female. Well, that's an incel point. Less likely to get killed. That's objectively untrue. Access to female spaces. Males are disgusting. That's a femcel point. Cheaper car insurance. Is that even true? I'm pretty sure women have more expensive car insurance, don't they? Or do they not? It'd be funny if the last one was just objectively untrue. No, they don't. Yeah, the male resource you have to extract is cum. If you've been on the internet for any length of time, that should be pretty obviously like a troll post, like right off the bat. But Karlyn Borysenko took it seriously and got a lot of tweets dunking on her, of which she hid. And a lot of those tweets dunking on her brought some interesting stuff up. One of these hidden threads that she ended up, or one of these hidden replies she ended up hiding that ended up becoming its own segregated thread that she couldn't hide, is this. And I believe this was actually posted by a conservative. Yeah, this person's literally a Gays Against Groomers contributor, okay? So this guy is a conservative through and through who made this post. This is not like a lefty trying to slander Karlyn Borysenko. A lot of her falling off probably has something to do with the fact that even right-wingers ended up just absolutely destroying her when this stuff came out. Remember, if you're like a minority and you're a public figure on the right, if you do even the slightest thing wrong, they will absolutely turn on you, okay? You're only allowed to be a minority and a right-wing like thought leader if your record is squeaky clean in regards to the things the right doesn't like. Let's take a look. The @LPNH candidate for governor, who is a known sexual predator, Karlyn Borysenko, carried on a years-long relationship with a convicted child pornographer while he was in prison. Aaron Campbell Brown pled guilty to trafficking child pornography. Receipts attached. So, yeah, this is basically, the person who Karlyn Borysenko was in a years-long relationship with while he was in prison for charges of sexual, or child sexual trafficking and, creation of child pornography. Here's the Department of Justice, here's the receipts. This is a Department of Justice paper. A whole lot of text here. I don't feel like it's necessary to read, but it's right there for you. Next we have, holy crap, ladies and gentlemen, I give you the original first ever letter I got from Aaron in prison circa June 2007. Note the envelope, and this is from 2016. Ooh, before she got famous. Oh no. She didn't get famous till 2020. She was like a prison pen pal, dude. She was like going there to this like child sexual predator to give him conjugal visits in prison. Dude. Ah. That's them together. Oh no. Together again back in 2014. Bro, no wonder she's transphobic. This all makes sense. Aaron just got... So these are all from like 2010, 2011, 10, 2009. God, we're going back to 2008. Hot damn. People really dug into this woman's history. She should have deleted this shit. Aaron has just informed me that he thinks 4 to 6 kids is optimal. Dear God, help me. Ha 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 ha, phone call from Aaron, so you're not going to leave your convict for a clown? No baby, never a possibility. Damn you prison email system, why do you want to control my life too? If I married someone that's in prison, do you think I would still get presents? This might be the clinching question of the affair. The key to messing with someone in prison is waiting until the phone is just about to hang up before saying you're having drinks with someone. Wait, she like teases her prison boyfriend with like the idea of getting cheated on. She's like a massive bitch to him too. I mean, he deserves it, but still. I met a few people online and almost married one. My friends would take an online boy over my prison boy. Well, I'm going to even more middle of the nowhere first to visit the prison boy. Oh my god, I totally forgot my prison nickname was Small. Hilarious. Megan thinks I won't marry anyone but you. Aaron, why? Me, because you're not you. Aaron, well that's as good a reason as any. Finally got my Valentine's Day from prison. Or Valentine's Day call from prison. Smiley face. Yikes. Miss Borysenko has also featured at least one other convicted pedophile on her channel. Jason A. Close, aka Creased, to offer support. Sexual predators supporting sexual predators. This is the same man who broke into the Timcast's house. Holy shit, he was the guy who broke into Timcast's like fucking compound?
Necessary base. I did not hire him. I did not find out about this or his past until February 18th. Now, Curist, aka Jason Close, was a paid employee of Unsafe Space. I did not hire him. I did not find out about this or his past until February 18th, at which point I messaged Carter to find out if he knew. I ceased being a partner and co-owner there 3 days later. Now, what Shoeonhead is saying here is that
back when Shu made based posts.
This guy, Curist, and I'm going to be honest, I've met Curist, and I actually knew this about Curist. Well, I knew one of the things about Curist. I knew that Shoeonhead basically says, this is the guy that tried to break into Tim Pool's house at 4 a.m. He's also convicted of doing stuff with kids. I didn't know that piece about him. I didn't know that until I saw this tweet yesterday, but I did know he tried to break into Tim Pool's house. I actually did talk to Curist right after my Trump rally article went viral, and he was actually very upfront with me about the fact that he tried to break into Tim Pool's house. And, you know, me, like, I pick up strays like, you know, no one's business. I pick up strays, like, all the time. And so for me, I was like, my position...
PFC Jason Close is accused of raping a person under the age of 12 on different occasions between December 26, 2006 to January 5th, 2007. So nearly a month of multiple instances of raping children under 12 years old.
But I also believe in giving people a second chance. Oh, Curist is here. Hey, Curist, I hope you're well. I don't really want to say, it's a little awkward, dude. I'm not going to lie. It's a little awkward, but, you know, I don't wish anyone ill. Curist, I have a question. Curist. Listen, I know that you're not presented in the best light in this, and I don't really want to go down that road, but you were very honest with me in 2020 that you were the guy that with the Tim Pool thing. Did you ever tell Carrie that? Did Carrie know? Because you were very honest and direct with me. Curist says, I don't know if Carrie knew about me. Listen, I don't know what's gone on in Curist's past. I will say that Curist has never been anything but nice to me.
These people are degenerates. These people are such degenerates. The people they associate with, the type of behavior they engage in. Like, can you imagine if a prominent lefty content creator or figure or just anything like that broke into someone's house? Like, it feels like the right-wingers are doing it to each other, too. That's the crazy part.
I don't condone any of the stuff I've heard, Curist. It gives me a little pause, to be honest, but I appreciate you being here, and I appreciate you putting your side. That's all I'm going to say. And Curist, you are under no obligation to answer any of the questions that are coming up in the chat to you. You're not. And I would probably recommend that you don't.
She just kind of tried to wiggle her way right out of her association with that guy, huh? She also believes that grooming children for sex, quote-unquote, is protected by law. It is not. It is a federal crime under 18 USCS. I'm not doing the whole fucking, like, code number. Just ask Erin. Ask her boyfriend. She has also claimed it's her goal to groom people to be just like her, in addition to her documented sexual harassment of Kieran White. I have no fucking clue who Kieran White is. What the fuck? It does wait, hold on. Free speech does not include grooming children for sex, just like it is not free speech to yell fire in a theater. It does. The Daily Wire needs to stop lying to people about this. It is absolutely protected speech. Harmful speech is still protected speech. Unpopular speech is still protected speech. Disturbing speech is protected speech. Conservatives who say otherwise are lying. God, these free speech absolutist weirdos. It really begs the question, why does a sexual predator who directly supports multiple people convicted of sexually abusing children want to put surveillance cameras in your child's classroom? I wonder why. This woman obsessively falsely accuses anyone and everyone who criticizes her of having being some sort of pedo. That's quite the glass house she's got. Happy Valentine's Day from a convicted child pornographer. Holy fuck, dude. Oh my god. Who can say they got a Boston Marathon donation from prison? This girl. Jesus. P.S. For those wondering, when I call her a sexual predator, this is why. Because she is. When a married woman makes advances on a colleague half her age, then threatens to destroy his career when her advances are rebuffed, that is abuse. What I suspect Kieran wants is the same thing I want, the same thing countless targets of Karlyn Borysenko want, to be left alone. Jesus Christ, there's a whole fucking rabbit hole! Update. In her response video, Karlyn Borysenko lied to cover up for the pedo. She blamed his, Update. In her response video, Karlyn Borysenko lied to cover for the pedo. She blamed his child victims and falsely claimed that there was only one minor who was 17. This is false. Court records show Brown on video with one of his victims age 14. He also hid cameras in showers. The fuck? The fuck? I believe that's the end of the thread, but Jesus Christ. Oh my god, dude. I'm telling you, these people who just spend all their time rallying against LGBT people and other minorities, trying to claim they're part of some gay groomer, like, mafia. They are always projecting. Every conservative accusation is a confession. And that's what I'll leave you with.